this deck that we are playing is red-white. Cool. Cards that are often in red-white decks: Lightning Bolt, Lightning Helix. Cards that are not often in red-white decks: Fervent Champion, Sunforge Mystic, Sunforger. What's going on here? So what this deck is doing is we are playing Fervent Champion with no other knights in the whole deck. So we're just using it for the second ability. Equipped abilities you activate that target Fervent Champion cost 3 less to activate. So we can put equipments onto this guy for cheap. We can go get some artifacts, and then the artifacts we're going to go get are Batterskull, Sword of Feast and Famine, and Sunforger. Sunforger is the weird one. So Sunforger goes on to Fervent Champion for free, and then at any point we could spend a red and a white to unattach the Sunforger to search your library for a red or white instant card with CMC 4 or less and cast it without paying its mana cost, and we shuffle our library. So we've got a lot of really interesting bullets that are instants. We've got bolts, we've got helixes, we've got a counter spell in Lapse of Clarity. This is just memory lapse, but it costs white and 2. And then we also have a few other really funny ones, like War Leader's Helix as a big burn spell, and Chance for Glory as a time walk. So yeah, we're going to jump into a league, and we're going to start battling. Join match. Breaking into my Cosmic Brownie chat. It's got interaction, it's got Stoneforge. I don't know how much more I can ask for. Oh, wait. I don't want to be playing against blue-white. Undo, undo. Ooh, I'm already looking smart.
You're the reason why that most came back. Just so you know. I took that off, and then you're like, I missed it, It's really lost in the chat.
I will not pay. I'll be sad, but I will not pay. Roy, you are 100% correct. I should update the Stream Decker. Wall of Omens, sure. Oldie but a goodie. Can this resolve?
I got it off fine. Two of them I got from a website, and the rest I got off.
Jace the Mind Sculptor, sure. So hopefully they just brainstorm here so we can bolt their Jace. Okay, so they put a card on the bottom. So I gotta remind myself what the text is on this Fervent Champion card. Another target knight. Okay. This thing's a soldier. Yeah. Oh, okay.
I'm like away from my next remote. The only remote that I don't have you guys being able to use is this one. So I want to get redone.
So I could just get Fervent Champion and then equip it, but that doesn't actually do anything. I think we get Grim Lavamancer. It's a spicy one of. Also, I should have not got a basic there. This game's not going to go down to life, and I will be getting Path a few times, so. Lava Man? Wait. Batter Skull. Pass. Giver of Runes opponent? Fervent Champion? We got a reader. Picks up the sword like it's just no big deal. This seems pretty okay. think it's first strike, right? Okay. This deck's so cool, chat. Oh my god. I'm so in love with everything this deck is doing right now. Yeah, so the big War Leader's Helix is just like an upgraded Lightning Helix that we could tutor for. They have to pick up Cryptic here, right? Yes, good. Good. Would like to go to combat opponent. Okay. I'm just gonna grab another Fervent Champion. So there is a one of Boros Charm in the sideboard for those kind of matchups, but the fact that War Leader's Helix can kill like Bedlam Reveler and is less likely to get stopped by Prowess is not nothing. Um, so I think I'm just gonna pop this Ranger Captain of Eos on my upkeep. Is this just Supreme Verdict? That's fine. Okay. So champion, equip, equip.
Yeah, I'm actually like really invested in this game. I apologize.
And I think I'm just gonna bolt their Teferi here. Wow, if we had just drawn a Sunforger, we would have won the game. We would have just gone play Sunforger, equip on Fervent Champion, hit him for 7, and then Oh, we can't transfer glory with it though because of the Teferi Time Raveler. Oh no, we would have just punched the Teferi Time Raveler, transfer glory, and then the next turn gone Batter Skull. Wow, that's so cool. Opponent has to snap Wrath. Okay. I'll bounce my creature. Play my 4/4 with lifelink again. Mm-hmm. This feels like bounce the germ, sure. Play Stoneforge Mystic. I'm assuming this gets countered. Sure. I'm with the woo. I'm with the whoopity woo. Wow, this deck's got a lot of grind to it for just being like a kind of dorky red-white deck. They have 2 cards in hand. Hopefully they just find a stack of lands at some point. Actually, stack of lands isn't even good enough because if any of them are fetches, they can be in trouble again. They opt? Did I miss something? Yeah, they did opt. That's cool. Resto. Sure.
Yeah, we'd be like right at probably be at like 3. You can make like a goal.
I'm assuming this is going to get pathed, but I'm fine with my 1-drop getting pathed. Making them use it sounds like a good idea. We're on turn 13. Yep, so we're gonna push them to... I don't even know what they could have in hand. Because they didn't activate this colonnade, so I don't know what that means. Opt, sure. Use opt. One card on bottom, they draw a card, sure. They can hit us for 10 a turn? It's not nothing. Yeah, Voltron in Modern. Yep. Activates Colonnade. Sure. Okay, I think they did not mean to attack with Snapcaster there. Okay. Go to combat. Attack for 9. Jump block, sure. We're out grinding this guy, and it's like not one of those things where it's like, oh, like it's close. Like it's not close. Yep, they just get a hollowed fountain, but play tapped. That's fine. To Fairy Time Raveler, sure. And Fervent Champions. Yeah, bounce my Ranger Captain of Eos. Bow, 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 bow. Boogie Nights. Bow, 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 bow. Just keep on dancing. I don't care how you block opponent. I'm just going to be really honest with you. Good for you. Trade with my guy that drew me 2 cards. Sure. Bow 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 now bow 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 now bow now bow now bow 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 bow. I'm done, opponent. You may have your turn now. You 1-for-1 me? You trying to 1-for-1 with me? Bow bow no bow no bow 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 no bow no bow no bow bow bow. Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. We get Boyle. Oh. I guess. I think I like that more. Yeah. 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 Dude, I just love Ranger Vios. It's like it's one of my favorite Magic cards ever. I don't really want to have this chance for glory in my opener. Same with rest or this hand's fine. Let's just be real. Like it's got Boil. Let's just like understand that at some point our opponent's going to tap out. We're going to boil them. Cook them up, cook them up. Everything they own in the box to the left. We're going to just leave all of our basics in the deck. Yep. It's playing a Ranger of Vios, and it's playing a Fervent Champion. Both humans. Our opponent's playing Snapcaster Mage, so there's 3 in this match. They touch each other. We're friends. Rip. Hey. Ashiok, sure. And beat up this Ashiok, because it's just like super free. I think it's the coolest Kaya I've seen. I'm just gonna keep attacking. Let's just send one there. Let's just send one to play around Restoration Angel. Okay.
There's so many times I'll wake up to like the word, like gifted stuff. Like I got gifted stuff as more people. That gifted stuff I think very stream.
Hmm. Sure. He's gonna get an island. He's gonna get an island. Get an island. Get an island. Get an island. Okay, so I don't even care about stopping them from wrathing. I'm okay if they wrath here. These are the victory horns that I am tooting. I'm going to toot them after our opponent plays a cryptic command here, and I go boil. Cook 'em up, cook 'em up. Everything you own in the box to the left. Cook them up, cook them up. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Yeah, isn't Kaya's Ghost Hunter, Roy, isn't that the one from the... Yeah, that's the fake set one? The playtest card? Yeah, we'll keep this. Sure, opponent. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just that our opponents either sideboarded it out. If I'd wanted to play around it, I guess they could have sacked the, what's it called? The guy. The... Oh, jeez. Well, this is really bad for them. I could have just sacked the Ranger Captain of Eos. Get Batter Skull opponent. And I'm going to protect my Stoneforge Mystic, and then conversely, I'm going to protect my Batter Skull. It seems unlikely to me that we're going to take 20 points of burn before we connect with a Batter Skull. Take damage on my mana base? Nah, I'm good. And thanks. This man's sacking lands. So I know I could... Oh, wait. Oh, this was a mistake. Okay. Well. Oh, do we just have lethal? So we hit them for 5 here. Creatures you control gain indestructible. Take an extra turn after this one. At the beginning of that turn's end step, you lose the game. So they take 5 here. They go to 15. And then we can Sunforger off of Stoneforge Mystic to cheapen it by 1. And then we can bolt and unattach. So we can hit our opponent for 5, 9, 10, 13, 17. Okay, so we do win. So I should have attacked with both of these, but that's fine. just want to make sure I don't mess this up. Because we lose the game next turn. And then we also get to protect up against... Oh, we don't even have to worry about gut shot. Lol. That's insane. Surprise! That was dumb! That was really dumb. I loved that. Someone get the horns ready. Someone get the horns ready. Bop, bop. Hit him with the 3-piece with a soda. Just bop, bop, bop. Okay, so this hand has creature removal. It has Giver. It has Sunforger. I've named all the cards in its hand. Lightning Bolt, sure. Mana Tithe. Well, they're not... I'm not going to get them with it. Go get Plains. Play Giver of Runes. I'm not going to bolt this guy yet. Path to Exile. It's really annoying how we haven't hit a single land off of that thing. Can't be too mad, though. Burn's not going to our face. That means... Fervent Champion off the top. Anytime. Be great. Just run away with this game. Just... Dude, Fervent Champion's so sick. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sure. Hmm. Bolt me, sure. Go down to 5. No, thank you. I think I just have to fetch go to 7. I don't think I'm going to go to 6, but I don't think there's really a difference between 8 and 7. Absolutely not to that. I'm with the woo. I'm with the whoopity woo. Huh. Okay. This means that if we draw Giver runes, we can go Giver, Equip, Unequip. Suspend, Riftbolt. Okay, well that means we probably die next turn if we don't draw a creature, so... That does it. Wow, that is the sickest one we could hit. That is absurd. So equip onto here. Are we now to the you have to bolt my creatures part of the game? Because that's a pretty good part of the game to be at. No? Oh, God. Did I punt? I could have sacked the Ranger Captain. I thought they were... I guess I'm supposed to. Yeah. Fervent Champion Sunforger is a sicko. Helix you, opponent? Sure, but I have lethal, so... I thought it might, but I don't feel confident enough with the math for this deck because it's so weird. So I didn't think I was going to lose that game if I just said go. And I wasn't sure if they had a bolt left in hand. If they just had like a lightning bolt and they could have like picked off our fervent champion. I didn't want to get got after having played the card that killed us. Oh man, this deck is hot! It's hot like sauce! Baby! How you doing tonight, Leviathan? Trying to get a buddy of mine to start playing this. Hey! What up, Grace? This is a few too many lands. I think I'm gonna put this marsh flats on bottom. Chit-chatting a little bit in my buddy's stream. How goes your night thus far? It goes well. This is our second league of the night. We 3-2'd with Tamir turns to start the league off, and ooh, that's really good. Ooh. Okay, I'm not going to show him the fervent champion. Still on Tron, so, you know. Hi, Thought Not. That's really scary. No more of that, opponent. Please no.
Why do you guys do that? What the fuck are you doing? You're holding a coffee mug and a cup.
Oh. Just Blood Moon him. I guess Lightning Bolt is actually strictly worse than Lightning Helix in this matchup because we just want to have it for dealing with Karn, and Karn might be getting a Chalice, so. Okay, we'll keep this. They're gonna have Tron. That's so sad. Hmm. Just army crawl. Just go, 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 go. So they're gonna go get Tron Piece, then third. Let's see if their hand's absurd. How bad is it for me, opponent? That's not gonna live. That's fine. I can beat his transfer. I can super beat a Trinisphere. Good lord. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's both working very good right now. I'm definitely gonna play that first.
Okay.
Maybe we should have kept the vision. Oh, you lost the missing stage play. Oh, I know.
Hmm.
But I do think that's the goal.
5 mana. Smashing. Smashing makes me feel good. As the Ghostbusters would say.
That's screwed up.
I'm gonna choose colorless. Wobble wobble wop. Is this a walking ballista? Or is this a thought not seer? Both of which are very good. Okay. They're just gonna kill Give Reverence? Okay. So I think I'm just on the racing plan. I think I'm just racing him. Oh. This one. Okay, and then they need to kill my Fervent Champion this turn, or they die. And that's not clear. Like, that's something that would be very hard for someone to spot if they didn't understand how this deck was built. Is someone recruiting someone to play Magic? I'm confused. Another Reality Smasher. Okay. Maze Mind Tome. Okay. 10 me. Hit me for 10. I think I still win. So let's blow this up. unequip this. And then what do we have in our library left? We have Boros Charm, War Leader's Helix, 2 bolts. So we just get Chance for Glory, and then we triple activate our thing, so they take 11. Okay. Yeah, and we also get to exile this guy so that they don't get a got him. Nah, you good. I was telling my buddy about this deck. He's a fellow streamer, Ghost X02. This deck seems awesome. I sent it to him, and his comments on his stream were, "This seems like a deck that I would have built." And I was just like, "That's fair." Welcome to Modern. Welcome. Welcome to Modern. Can you imagine being a E-Tron deck, having turn 3 Tron and losing? Oh, did you have nothing to play with it? No. He had 2 Reality Smashers, a Walking Ballista, Maze Mind Tome, Trinisphere, Karn the Great Creator. Wasn't good enough, though. Keep. Chalice me, opponent. Do it. Oh, it's not a chalice. I kind of want to keep them off Tron forever. / I want to keep them off of I think they're going to do their scry before they draw a card, so I'm not gonna. Oh, but then they could just sack their expedition map. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop this. Yeah, we're just gonna blow this thing. Puts one card on top. Draw a card. Okay. They're drawing cards with the Maze Mind Tome. That's awesome. That feels like a win for us. Yeah, I'm just not gonna mess around. Get in the mood, opponent. Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm just gonna Lightning Helix that. Okay. Sovereign Flagship. Oh my god. Okay. Come on. Come on. Don't have a land. They would have scryed with Maze Mind Tome if they didn't have a land. Yeah. Okay. Flagship. Bang.
That's fine. What are we gonna do?
Okay, well, that's a clock. We're going to hit him for 4 here, put him to 13. And then we get to hit him for 7. So we've got a 3-turn clock. And they only get 2 more turns. So we need their hand to be pretty terrible, though. Yeah, there's just no way we win this. I guess we could draw Sunforger. We could draw Sunforger. Oh, Sunforger's just lethal. Not anymore. They just get to blow up our whole board. Is this crew 3? Yep. What a game. Oh, it's so brutal. Yep, they kill both of our guys. Batter Skull? No. Because we need a thing to kill this Walking Ballista where they can keep crewing the Sky Sovereign. But they could just draw, like, Thought Not Seer or Reality Smasher here. Yeah, draw a card. Yeah. I think blowing up their expedition map, preventing them from being able to tutor out a waste was correct. Kind of just missed. Oh, okay. Okay. Jesus. Okay. Yep, so they 6 us, and then they 6 us. So we need to draw a Helix here, basically. Oh, no, we sideboarded Helix, or we kept Helixes and we cut Bolt, so we have to hit Path. Yep, we just hit a stack of lands. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So we only hit 6 spells this whole game. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So we hit 8 spells this game, but one of them tutored another one, so we only drew 7 spells. Yeah. So we just drew lands. Yeah, that's so sad. Opponent just needs to not draw hotter than the sun right there, though. But that happens. And it's really brutal because we blew up the expedition map and they ended up not having any Eldrazi's in their hand. Like they just had all colorless things. So our opponent's name is Eye of Ugin. I mean, I'm gonna keep this hand, and then when they are an Etron deck, I'm gonna be very sad. Sheffet Dunes. I have a chance. And then they dismembered my thing. Are they a weird Death Shadow deck? Oh, this is the tokens thing. Sure. They kept a one-lander, and their one-lander was a Sheffet Dunes? Bold opponent. Real bold. We get Grim Lava Man's opponent. You just tell me how that makes you feel on the inside. Grom. Okay. Okay. Subway Canyon. That's real. Real bad. Got him. Hmm. Okay. I'm going to path this so that they can't flip this, so that all their mana is still painful. I guess this does get them a plains, which is not painful, but I think it's fine. Going for the double block. Okay. We're going to go to War Leaders. He likes this servo opponent. So it may look weird why I'm doing it this way, but our opponent plays the Force of Virtue. So I don't just want to walk into it. So if I had just shot their thing. Hey, what up, Tommy? How you doing tonight, my guy? Tommy, I gotta get you in on Discord to talk about the deck we're currently playing because it's beautiful. Oh my god, it's a gem. It's a 10. It's a 10. Okay, I'm calling my boy. So I'm just gonna pass. I'm not gonna attack into their Force of Virtue. I'm just gonna pass. Their double block last turn screamed that they had it, so. Oh, let me mute my stream so it's not echoing infinitely. Haha! Yikes. So I think I'm just going to double Fervent Champion here, attack all face, and then I guess I just have to stop burning their guys. He would have played it at this point, right? Or are we just about to get monstered? Guess it's not really a monstering because we can helix one of the spirits. Okay, let's do that now. Yeah, this deck is awesome. We haven't got to do the combo yet in this game, but the combo is insane. Wow, so they just don't have it. So I've been playing scared this whole time. Okay, well, that'll show me, I guess. Good. Well, I'll see. I'm not gonna spoil it yet. For this game, but if we get to sideboarding and haven't hit the fun card, I will let you know and I'll talk through what it's doing. But this list has been awesome and I love it. For anyone who is interested in spoiling the secret for themselves, you can type ! deck in chat to get a link to the list. But let me just tell you, it's a good time. We just got chat. Oh, can I just draw a bolt? Because I've been playing really poorly. So I should have just been going face with this Lavamancer? That's insane. So I just played scared and got crushed by it? Huh. I did what DJ Khaled would say, I played myself. Well, we have a lot of insane outs to get us across the finish line, but we just shouldn't need them. If I had been more aggressive, they would just be dead. Like if we had done one more shot to their face, oh, and now they've flipped a Danto. Okay. Okay, can I get a burn spell or our special spice? Oh. I didn't need to tap that other thing. Burn spell or special spice, please. It's not it. Wow, I punted this game super bad. Should have won it. Okay. How far were we from winning? Other than just... Oh, one turn. Oh my god. Okay. Costume stream win. Andy Van Zandt, that's a great question. I was planning on doing a cat one for M21 coming out, but then they didn't really give us any new cat creatures, largely. So I don't know. There's no way for me to know when I will be goofy enough to put on a, /go get a onesie. So we're going to trim this lapse of certainty. And what else am I going to trim? Probably Path. Path sounds pretty bad against their deck. Okay, so what this deck is doing, what its combo is you will have noticed that we have Fervent Champion in this deck with not very many knights. And that's not a mistake. We actually don't care about the top part, about where you give a fellow knight +1/+0 until end of turn. And actually we care much more about the second portion, the making equip costs cheaper. So what we're trying to do is we're going to try to get a Fervent Champion in play on turn 1. Then turn 2, we're going to play a Stoneforge Mystic. We could obviously grab Batterskull or Sword of Feast and Famine. These are pretty traditional. But the spice that this deck has is Sunforger. Sunforger is a commander all-star. But for a red and white, we can unattach it from whatever it's equipped to search our library for a red or white instant with CMC 4 or less, cast it for free. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the unequip ability on Sunforger to go get Silver Bullets instants out of our sideboard. And then because Fervent Champion lets us reduce the cost of equipping it, we can actually just re-equip it immediately. So we can just have it be 2 mana, search our library for any red or white instant that cost 4 or less. And we can just keep doing that. Kept this hand because it is double tear, and their deck is heavily based on enchantments. We are going to need to find some other stuff going on, but overall I'm pretty happy with this. And I'm pretty mad about how I played that last game, but cool. So we're just going to Stoneforger here. We could go get Sunforger. We do have a Ranger Captain of Eos, so it's not a terrible idea, but I actually just think Batterskull is better. Having a big Batterskull in play and then having the ability to just give our lifelink guy pro white so that it can attack freely and block something, and having these wear and tears means that I don't think we actually need to do all the special stuff that our deck can do, and instead I think we just want to be all in on the board. Ooh, Venerated Loxodon is so powerful here. I was wondering why they were doing this now. But yeah, that makes perfect sense. I'm going to go ahead and put this Batterskull into play right now. I'm doing this now so that I don't have to be in a weird spot where they could have like double path. I guess this doesn't play around double path, but lets me get my, my clicking equity. Ooh. That sounds like a brand new follower to the stream. Thank you so much. Who Lives Hoodies? I guess I don't want to attack because then they could just block, and then when I give it pro white, then they could path it. So I guess I'm just not attacking, and I'm playing another Giver of Runes so that we can have another layer of defense. Boop. It's not a terrible idea. I got this deck list from the 5.0 deck dump earlier today, and I don't like making changes to decks before I get to try them out. Just feels a little ingenuous, you know? Okay, so we get got here, we get got here. They have like 2 paths. Do we need to have 2 paths and throw a bunch of stuff behind this? I put myself back in the narrative. Got Hamilton stuck in my head, chat. What do? Is there a way out from having Hamilton stuck in your head? Okay, give my go pro white. I'm with the whoopity woo. I'm gonna tear that to opponent. Thank you. Yunk. You've got so many alarms, opponent. They've all been raised. They tell a story. I thought about helixing one of their tokens there. Felt wrong, so I didn't do it. It must be nice. It must be nice to have Washington on your side. I think I'm just gonna go get more Giver runes. This is not. This is the Voltron germ. Just, I'll protect the germ. Oh no. Oh no. We about to get Alfred. Rawr. Fuck. I'm down with trading like this too. I think I'm down to trade my 3/3 for their 4/4. I guess it's not even that bad. Make this guy. Oh, it's not the one I meant to do. It's fine. Make it pro white. I thought they ordered it the other way. Wait, is that how that works? Do they have to try to put damage on the first one? That's weird. I did not think that's how that was going to work. Either I am misinformed or Moto is misinformed. Huh. Good to know. Magic's weird. Yep. We just don't have to play around anything now. That's nice. Thank you, opponent, for telling me that the coast is clear. Bolt that one. Leave up all of my interaction. So we take 12. That's fine. This thing into play. Pro white. This germ is Club a Lang. Helix you. That is not a good sign, by the way, when your opponent just helixes you. Because I am less worried about killing our opponent than them alpha striking us. I think it is more likely that if this game keeps going along and they have to sack a guy every turn and we get to gain a bunch of life, that we're going to win that game. Right here, we can just go block, block. Let's give this guy pro white. Yeah, I mean, the only way we're losing this game, though, is if they have, like, Path to Exile and they get to exile our Germ and then we don't get to attack for a couple turns and these flyers beat us down. We just, like, you know, played it the way we did. We just had outs to, or we were dead to nothing. I didn't mean to give it pro black. It already has pro black. It's got a worm, Sword of Feast and Famine on it. The reason why you would want to give it pro black there is to play around Dismember, but it already has pro black, so that was silly. Oh, I may have missed that. Doesn't matter. Just doesn't. Also, I did it last turn because, again, even though they were hellbent right there, I don't think we had lethal. And yeah, if we'd given 2 more things unblockable, they would have taken 4 more. Were they at 4? I don't remember. If they ended that at 4, then maybe. But I just wasn't worried about that aspect of the game. Tim Tam? Tommy boy, you still there? Still interested in jumping on the stream? I just checked Discord and saw you weren't on, so wasn't sure what was up. It kept a 7. This does have wear tear, so it can blow one thing up. Double Ranger Vios is a little more grindy than I would like to be, and I think this Boros Charm in the opener doesn't do a whole lot, so I'm going to mulligan this. This hand is much better. I'm going to keep this. I think I'm just going to throw back Stoneforge. Though, maybe that's wrong. Maybe it's throwback Figure. That's weird. Too tired to come on. Big sad. Maybe I just throw back Helix. That's fair. It's probably Helix. Alright, well, if you change your mind, I think we're gonna do one more thing. Actually, no. We'll probably wrap it up with this one for tonight. We'll do some more streams tomorrow. I will probably jump into some Worm Zone games with Tannen and some of those guys if they would let me. So let me know, man. I'm down to get some games in afterwards. This deck is weird. This deck is really grindy. Like, aggressively grindy. Okay. Opponent thinking deep. It was a good draw. As you do go steady, quarantine. Is this the way it ends? I think we just go get Batter Skull. I don't really care what people say. I'm asking you to stay. Okay, chat. Now the song got stuck in my head, like always, is Level of Concern by 21 Pilots. I'm not going to walk into make 2/1/1s. Yeah. Never happening. Not me. Yeah. Is it just the exact same game as last game? Yep. This is bad. I should have just played Sacred Foundry tapped. The moment I played Arid Mesa, I should have gone and get basic planes. Chad, it's important to know that in Magic, you are going to make mistakes. And whenever you make a mistake, you need to not pivot back to whatever the correct thing was. The correct play at that point is whatever the correct play is after you make the mistake. So I want to take as little damage on my mana base as possible. So I needed to just put this into play tapped because we're just going to get Batter Skull. And then next turn, I could go get basic. But since I realized in the middle of my fetch that I could just not put a land into play untapped and just be doing the Batter Skull, the important part, I pivoted halfway through the line. And so now, not only did I not play this Sacred Foundry, which would have been correct, but I also didn't make the correct play once I had fetched. It's important to make the correct play at whatever point in the game you are at, and not what is the, most oftentimes the correct play or what you should have done. The moment you are in the middle of making a choice, you need to just, figure out what the correct line is from that point on. And then, after you realize that you made the mistake, be okay with it. You know, I've got a Batterskull Skull in play. I've got a Gabriel of Runes. I got a lot going on. So if I block the Loxodon and they have Path to Exile, we get got. Or they have Sundering Growth like a real monster. Okay. Yeah, we're just dead. This is our opponent's best possible draw. I hope y'all are enjoying it. It's pretty absurd. They punted. They could have had another lifelink card. They punted. Yep. Shouldn't have needed a game the third. I should have not punted game 1 away. So my punts in game 1 were me playing around the enchantment. And yeah. And it's not even completely a punt. Like, theoretically, if we just don't draw a million lands and we draw any burn spell at that point on, could have been different. Maybe if I just time my burn spells differently, we sneak that one out. But our opponent drew a lot of gas. We did not. Should be 3-1. Okay, I'm going to keep this. It's like a 6-card hand, but we've got 2 Sunbaked Canyons that we can cycle later on in the game, and having some interaction and our best 1-drop is nice, so. Oh, yikes. This is not a good matchup. Well, there was a good one to have drawn. It is that one. So we will have a turn 4 kill, which is nice. We just need our Fervent Champion to not get interacted with. What are the odds that our 1-drop does not get interacted with? Bad? Impossible? Probably impossible. Yeah. I think Roy, what you're referencing, not only does happen, but I think probably should happen more. I think it's just important for if you are going to inform someone on how you know, a match could have played out better, that you do it with usually whenever I'm trying to talk with someone, because I am, at least in my community, known as someone who cares about the games being played well. And caring a little bit less about if I win or lose, and care more about the game of chess that it is. One of the things that I like to say is, if I win a match and my opponent had made a play that I think was incorrect, I try to say something along the lines of, hey, and just like in small talk with the opponent at the end of the match, just go like, hey, that was a crazy match. That turn 7 when you played this thing and chose these modes. I think that's a really interesting line. But maybe something along doing A, B, or C could have been better. But I don't know. Generally, I'm pretty okay about not just being like, oh my god, you punted, you could have won, idiot. Like. And then whenever people have done it to me, when they're nice about it and we talk about the back and forth and like what we had in our hands and how the game would have played out, I think that's like very okay. But But then there are always those idiots who, like, after they win a match, they just, like, turn around to their friends, like, oh my god, I just beat an idiot. And you're just like, oh, okay, that's, first of all, rude. And second of all, I think that there was a lot of back and forth, and that telling your friends that you crushed somebody might not tell the whole story, so. They censored my ranger captain. Okay. So they're playing the Scape Shift deck? Yeah. A censor that actually worked. What a miracle. So... Do we have lethal? Do we have lethal if we top deck a land? Four of them, put them to 13. We don't have lethal with a land. I'm going to play another Fervent Champion with Lapse of Certainty in hand, because that's who I am as a person. White counter spells. The bane of a blue player's existence. Chat, you don't know how happy I would be if in the same game that we got blown out by a censor, we got to blow them out with a Lapse of Certainty. Come on, opponent. Go land, Uro, and then Scape Shift. Land, Uro, Scape Shift one time. Okay. I have to be okay with that. Uro. Okay, step one. Man, if they didn't have that Is It Charm, I think we win this game. Wait. Really, opponent? You're just going to pass? Bolt you. They would have gone for it, right? There's just no way they have Escape Shift in hand. If they had Escape Shift, they just kill us. Right? There's like... No human has that much restraint. What do we do now, though? Do they just have Cryptic and Uro now? I'm gonna go really slow, chat. Go really slow. I'm gonna sneak up on him. I'm gonna get him. Get him. If they have Cryptic Uro, I think we win. Uro will put them up to 12. And then we just need to draw land. And I can Sunforger, go get Path, War Leader's Helix. That's 7 points of burn plus their guy goes away. Well, that's annoying, but haha! I was for sure that this Uro was going to resolve. He had planes in play. That's our opponent right now. Don't. Opponent just asked, what just happened? And I just went, you had a lapse of certainty. Do I play Sunforger or not? I don't think so. I think we just hope that he tries to kill our Fervent Champion and that we can try to... yeah, don't have another removal spell. Come on! Come on! Oh, chat. Oh my god. It's gonna happen. Wow. Come on, dealer! This man is on the F6 caboose. Boop you. Yeah! No force, no force, no force. Get boomed, nerd, get boomed. Yeah! Load the meme cannon. Fire the meme cannon. The meme cannon has been fired, is what I just typed in chat. Hey, chat. This guy censored us. I'm a manatide the mind out of him. Just... bop. Say it with me, chat. Bop. Wait, no, we're not gonna do bop here. Not on this channel. Tail of the tape. Just gotta duck, dodge, duck, and dodge. Dive, dodge, and dodge. Just... Who will prevail? Woo versus ooh. What's the 1, 2, 8? Oh, are those the cards identifying numbers? This hand's very bad and doesn't have a boil in it. By the way, chat, here's a fun one. Boil can be found off of Sunforger. Sometimes you gotta rob the cradle, chat. It's gotta... Someone... If someone ever Sunforges you and they get Boil and you lose, that's deserved, you know? That's... I think I'm just slamming Ranger Captain no matter what next turn, so... Cook 'em up, cook 'em up. Maybe our opponent's on the turns deck? Oh, they played Mystic Sanctuary? That means they probably don't have any more lands. That is usually what that means. Well, I would have loved to have drawn a basic. I just wish it had been the other basic, you know? Yeah, this gets cryptic. That was our opponent going, absolutely not, and smacking our hand. Just, Ooh. Thank you so much, Alex, for the 9 months. We now have a Twitch baby. You get to name it, and I will not care for it. I think that's how that works, right? Thank you so much, man, for the 9 months of support. Hope you're doing well. I don't know if you streamed or... Remand? That's not cool, opponent. That's gross. It was a joke. I don't mean it. Those are monsters. Those people are scumbags and gross. I was just yoking. Come on, opponent. Tap out. Tap out. Tap out. You know, you want to. Play another Uro. Uro number the dose. I am even okay with you playing a land and then getting your Uro back from the graveyard. That's That's how okay I am with it. No, not what you're doing. What you're doing is passing. Don't pass. Quitters pass. You could like put a cryptic on top and then play an Uro. Yes, good. We're gonna put him in the moon. We're gonna get him, chat. We're gonna get him. It's been a good one, Leviathan. I'm doing well. What's up with you, Leviathan? Oh, they have so many lands. They're all mountains. Shh. Stop it, opponent. Those are mountains. Zanman Masters parenting. Yikes! That is the correct response to that. Oh, whoa, no, is the other response to hearing that. I got a 1-1. Okay, I'm gonna go for the Lightning Helix, Lightning Bolt during their upkeep so that they can't use Force of Negation. Oh, they have a Remand? Oh, they have Is It Charm? Yuck. Remand. Okay. Well, we could try again next turn. Now I am the wisest man on Twitch with a shoe on his head. It's quite something. This Mana Tithe will never do anything. So, do I play around Remand or Force of Negation? Probably Force of Negation. Also, Is It Charm? Okay. Okay, we skipped our draw step. Oops. Just gonna army crawl our way over. That one's just wholesome. Keep him in the moon. Stay in the moon. ET phone home. Guys, we're helping our opponent. He's a Valakut deck. We've given him so many mountains. So many mountains. Our opponent is losing his mind over there. He's playing like a very good deck. It's on the tier list, you know. But he's getting beat down by Fervent Champion and Giver of Runes. Just in the combat zone. Get him! Get his lunch money. I don't want to talk about it. Get him. Our opponent needs Island Forest to fix their issues. Astrolabe was banned. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Tommy. You're not wrong. Give her. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Bolt. Okay, well, it's been given to me. Sorry, opponent. I'll let you play. I'm sorry. Your glasses are too reflective. I can see. Sure. Uh-oh. Wait, that's a way we can lose. If he ultimates that, he can bolt us a bunch of times. Okay, well. That one's pretty good for stopping the Ren and 6 train. They need Force of Negation, exactly. I just assumed that Izzatron would still be there. We broke our opponent's legs, and yet he still walks. What is this heresy? Izzatron's not playable in Modern, chat. Just, I know it looked interesting there. Still not playable. Hi, Sunforger. Sure. They just have a million bolts on the ready. Oh no! The worst possible thing, a second Ren and 6. Okay, so they only have one land. So if we can blow up this Ren and 6. Oh, maybe they just are showing us this one. Okay, that's fair. I'd like to play a Ranger Captain opponent. I'm going to kill their Ren and 6 here. That's what I'm going to do. Sack this. No more spells for you this turn, opponent. I'm going to take this Ren and 6 off the table so they can't just keep picking up lands. The previous Ren and 6 didn't have lands to pick up because they had exiled all of their lands with their Uro, and then we got to Blood Moon them. So that first Ren and 6 wasn't really bouncing much back to their hand. That being said, I'm assuming they had a land or two just sitting in their hand, and they're definitely going to draw some stuff, but, you know. Is that a second Anger of the Gods? It was a second Anger of the Gods. I would like to equip my Stoneforge Mystic opponent. Sure. Oh, I guess I'll play my Sword of Feast and Famine then. Well, now every single creature we draw demands a lightning bolt, which is nice. Put one card on top with their opt. That could mean anything. It could mean a land or not a land. Opponent. Like to equip one Sunforger to my guy. You know what? That's very reasonable. What a game of Magic, chat. How exactly are we winning this? We are trying to find Ranger of Eos so that we can draw 2 cards. Because if we can ever chew through all of their bolts, we can just kill them with creatures. And our opponent needs to find 4 lands at some point. Okay, they found an Uro. And then any creature that we find, we're just going to try and put Sunforger on it and use it a few times and put a Sword of Feast and Famine on it. And... Yep. They discard a Scape Shift. That's fair. Uh-oh. Throwing bolts at our face, that means I think they have it. I would like you to pay 1 more for that opponent. I'm going to give them Mana Tithe information so that they play around it next game. We have 1 Mana Tithe in our deck. I want them to fear it. I'm going to trim... Yeah, I'm just going to trim the Mana Tithe. Okay. And then hopefully we just boil them. Okay, well this is a much better Blood Moon hand. Because we have 2 planes early on. Because I like the helixes for burn, and I like the idea of us... I would rather boil them than Blood Moon them. And so I'm just going to trim on the Blood Moon effects. Especially being that we're on the play. I thing. It's a small thing, but I don't want to have that same kind of game state where we draw 2 Blood Moons. Okay. Here I will just Blood Moon them, but you know. I'm assuming eventually they will have a response for it. A way to get through it. You have another basic in your hand, opponent? No. Okay. Oh, it doesn't matter where we put it. Oh, you may search. Do I search then? Guess I do search. And I mean, Moto is terrible, so we're just going to draw another Blood Moon. Moto's going to have forgotten that we shuffled with Ranger Captain. And then if they don't kill my Ranger Captain, I can just sack it and play the Blood Moon we have in hand. Okay. Take 3 counters off of this. Yeah, I guess I just make sure my thing resolves. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about that is I want to have it in my hand so that we can play it, equip, and attack all at once. I'm a little gun shy of Anger of the Gods. think I'm just gonna range Rivios here. Yeah, that's fine. Make him have it. Don't have it. Wild. They don't have a bolt or an Is It Charm in hand. That's good to know. They don't have bolt, Is It Charm, or okay. I just had another red and 6. It's fine, I guess. Land. Okay, that'll do. Did they show us any 2 blue counter spells? No, I don't think they did. Showed us Cryptic. Okay. Censor. Guess our small guy could get censored. Yeah, I'm just grabbing a bunch of Fervent Champions. It's getting remanded. Okay. Put on top. Okay, and then we're both going to attack Ren and 6. Then I'm going to pass. Play something, opponent. Tap that blue mana. Tap it some more, please. Tap it like 1 more time. Play like an Uro here. Okay, well, let's go get the first boil. Cook them up, cook them up. Everything you own in the box to the left. Cook them up. Cook them up. I'll put it on top. You have a cryptic command, opponent? Opponent. I got a secret for you. Got another one. Another one. This one's gonna blow up all your lands. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Opponent. I hate islands. I hate them the most. No one hates islands more than I do. Boil you. Manifesto coming in. We got a manifesto coming in the chat. And the crowd goes wild. Chat. We wanted it more than them. You're correct, Tommy. XXYZ We did just want it more than them. We're going to open this treasure chest. If there's any justice in the world, it will have a promo boil that has never been before seen. That was just unlocked on Magic Online by someone sunforging for a boil. What's in the box? Oh. Is Chained Brute worth anything? Oh. Wait. Wait a second. This isn't very good. I thought... It's $1.62, chat. Chat, this deck was gas. I love this deck. This deck is awesome. This is like everything I want to do in Modern. It's got a bunch of clunky cards in it. It's got a bunch of hosers. You get to, you know, make people who only play whatever the best deck in the format very sad. I love doing that. Overall, was the deck good though? Honestly, surprisingly, yeah. We definitely should have 4-1'd with it. I played the match against tokens really, really poorly. But with that being said, what are the takeaways? Like, Ranger Captain of Eos felt awesome. Sunforger Fervent Champion felt really cool. I had tried Sunforger in Winota, just some theory crafting stuff, because I liked the way that Stoneforge interacts with Winota, being a non-human that can actually go get another non-human, and the fact of Batterskull. Yeah, the cost reduction on Fervent Champion's sick. Further learning the fact that if you make stuff cost less, it's good. But yeah, this deck was a blast. You know, we got to do the Chance for Glory kill a few times, where we just like took an extra turn when someone wasn't expecting it, and then activate Sunforger like 3 times. Yeah, this deck felt really good. It's definitely got some fine tuning to do. I would be interested to see if this deck, since it does get so grindy, I would be interested to know if there's a possible way that we could fit in some Cavernous Souls. But other than that, I don't know what changes I would make on first glance. Figure of Destiny was a card I was never excited about. Grim Lavamancer was a card that was good. We did not get a Raging Opponent in chat. Thank you for the question. I was hoping for it. I wanted it. With that being said, I actually think we're going to call it for the night. I know it's a little bit of a shorter stream than normal. We only went for 5 hours. But the 2 decks we played tonight were definitely a hoot. Hoot and a half, even. With that being said, I want to see, is my buddy Ghost still alive? Because if he's still alive, I'll send y'all over to him. Because he is great, people. What did I miss? Doctor of Time, we're actually just wrapping it up. We 3-2'd both of our leagues tonight. We 3-2'd with this awesome red-white deck. And then we also 3-2'd with Tamir taking turns. This one felt a little bit less real than the Tamir one, but that's only because I think that Tamir deck is absurdly powerful. I think it's kind of slept on. But yeah, this deck felt very, very good. So I'm going to go host my buddy Ghost X02. If you're currently hanging out here from the YouTube, you should come hang out in the stream sometime. We stream all of our matches on Magic or on twitch.tv/Zanman1414. And If you're currently here on the Twitch channel and you would like to see the rest of the stream cut up into the different leagues, please go give the channel on YouTube a subscribe. I know a lot of people ask you to subscribe on YouTube, but especially since I am so new to it, there is not a whole lot of people who are doing or who have subscribed to me. And if you are wondering just how few I mean, I'm saying if you right now went to the YouTube channel and followed, you could be subscriber number 31. So we currently are sitting on 30. But go give that channel a follow. I'm gonna go drop it in chat right now. But with that being said, I will get all of the stuff set up at another point. I promise. I'm a bad streamer, I know. Here's a link to my YouTube that should open it up for y'all. Someone can give it a test, do that. But with that being said, I'm gonna go host my buddy. And yeah, I hope you all have a great rest of the evening. I will be back tomorrow.